Hey guys, Barbara here and welcome to Bear Pantry Talk. Today I'm going to be reviewing something that I'm so excited about. Now, it's not going to be one of those side-by-side comparison reviews because I don't have another one to compare it to right now. But we're kind of side-by-side, right?
Yeah, more or less.
This is my son, Jory.
Hi guys.
And he was actually the one that bought the item for us to review, so we have two. Show it, Jory.
I was kind of forced to buy it. It's called the Plus White 5-Minute Premier Whitening System. Ooh.
Awesome. So how much was it?
$7.
$7.99?
Yeah, with tax.
Okay, $7.99 plus tax at where?
Walmart.
At Walmart. I didn't think Walmart was going to have it, so I was sending him to the drugstore. But I've already opened mine, but we're going to go ahead and do an unboxing on Jory's.
And to be fair, our Walmart here is pretty ghetto and never has anything anyways.
And we want to do the unboxing to show you guys that everything has to be sealed, because if any part of it is not sealed, take it back, okay? So let's begin. We started by taking some video and still shots of our mouths. Even if you're not doing a review for YouTube, you're going to want to take a before picture, okay? So be sure to do that. This is my mouth. My teeth are not dingy, but they're definitely not white. Here's Jory's, and he took still shots. Now let's get the box open. This is the unboxing. Make sure that the seal is intact. If it's not, go ahead and take it back to the store, okay? So let's open it up, and we don't have a whole lot in here. All we have is the tube of gel, the whitening gel. We have a little bottle of mouthwash, and then here we have the mouth guard. And that comes sealed in a plastic bag too. But the only thing that doesn't have a seal is the gel. But even this mouthwash has a seal right here. As you can see, this tray has kind of like a trench on the top and on the bottom, and it clearly labels it. So if this is the top, then the opposite side has to be the bottom. All we have to do is squeeze a little bit of gel on both sides and then stick it in our mouths. So we're going to put it in and shut up.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
One,
see you guys in 5 minutes.
2, ah.
Is it gross? Mm-mm. Does it have a taste?
Mm-mm. Oh. We set a timer for 5 minutes, and all we're doing is sitting here and waiting it out. Jory is having a difficult time because he's trying not to swallow his saliva, because you're not supposed to swallow any of this stuff, and he's having a great time holding it in. So I'm doing okay, but I can't stop from laughing because Jory is having such a difficult time. So right at the 5-minute mark, Jory can't bear anymore, so I run to the bathroom while he's gagging. Anyways, we go get our mouths washed out, and then we're back. And now it's time to measure out the mouthwash, and we're going to have to do this every time we use the system. We have to rinse with the mouthwash, and it's 1 part for 2 parts, 1 part of the mouthwash to 2 parts of water. And we just rinse out with this. Never use this full strength, all right? So we're going to be doing this for 2 weeks. Here are the results. The top picture is my before and the bottom picture is 5 minutes later, because you're supposed to see a difference within 5 minutes. This is Jory, and his top picture is before, the bottom picture is 5 minutes later. He didn't do any pictures or videos at the 3-day mark, but I did, so here's a video. And I think I like what I'm seeing, except for this one tooth right here that's still stained, but it's coming. And now here we are at 2 weeks later, so 14 days before for me, and 14 days later, and then Jory's before and 14 days later. Hey guys, Barbara here again, and this is
Jory.
It's been 14 days since we started our process, our teeth whitening process.
Very long, very annoying.
I showed you guys the pictures already, and let me get this out of the way for a second. I showed you guys the pictures already, so you guys saw for your own self if it worked or not, okay? I think it worked.
I don't think it worked.
Jory says he doesn't think it worked because he doesn't think his teeth looks any whiter. Let's see. Yeah, it worked.
I don't think so.
It worked. It worked, yeah. You can't see it because you're too close to the situation.
I'm too invested in my own teeth, Mom.
Yeah. So, but I want to show you guys. This is my tube. It's at the end. So that's Jory's tube. We have the equal amount of the mouthwash left, so we're going to continue use. At least I am. Are you? No. Just remember to dilute this down. You have to dilute it down. But I'll tell you my opinion and my experience with it really quickly, and then Jory can tell you his, because I think they differ. This gel thing kind of burns. It doesn't taste gross, but it tastes like a really strong, let me put that down, a really strong mouthwash. And if you get too much in the tray thingy on the top or the bottom, it'll start touching the edges of your tongue, on the sides and the tip, and then it will burn, and then it will kind of take away the taste from there, if you understand what I mean. So there, after the first 3 days, I did it twice a day for 3 days, and after the third day, I decided to do it only one time for the day, because it really was messing with my tongue. And I couldn't handle that. I want to taste my food. It makes your mouth taste kind of brassy. Kind of like if you're drinking from a can, like a pineapple juice can or something. At least for me. So I did see some whitening effect for myself. I'm very pleased with the results that I got. I'll be honest with you. Of course, you know, it's very hard to take pictures to show you guys because of the lighting. We try to get the exact lighting and so on and so on. But I think we got the lighting as close as we can get it to show that there was a big change. On the 14th day, which was this morning, I did start having some teeth sensitivity, and it's with one tooth right here in the front. My tooth here is kind of lapping over the other one, so that's the one that's protruding, and I think that gets the brunt of everything, the staining, everything, and so that started to feel sensitive, and by that I mean like when I smiled and the wind touched it, I was like, but not like to the point that I need to take a pain pill or anything. So even if we didn't hit the 14 days, I would have had to stop. I would have had to stop talking bad. So having said that, how I'm going to move forward in the next month or so, in the next 4 weeks, I'm going to buy another tube, and I'm going to do it twice a week. I'm not going to do the 14 days consecutively because I want to upkeep whatever results that I have so far. Before Jory tells you his stuff, I want to tell you guys, this is what I did before, a couple years ago, global whitening, and I would still recommend this. It's kind of costly. It's like $200. If you pretend that you're going to walk away from the booth in the mall, they'll call you back and they'll bring it down to $179, then they'll bring it down to $150, and pretty soon you're down to $99, okay? Don't tell them I told you that. But that works, and it's only about 40 minutes that you sit in a chair. And I don't know that Jory could you have stood 40 minutes in a chair with something like that in your mouth?
Yeah, it's better than doing this every day.
So maybe that would be your recourse. So I guess I'm trying to do, I like to do comparison type reviews because I just feel like it gives you options, right? So that's 40 minutes. With this, even after doing it 2 days, 2 times a day for the first 3 days, and then once a day after that, when I did it the once a day, I let it stay for 10 minutes in my mouth. I didn't do 5 minutes. So when I totaled it all up, I guess I got 2 hours worth of whitening that I did with this right here. And I like the results. I like that I could do it at home. I like that it was only $7.99 plus tax. And with that, you guys know my opinion, so let's turn it over to Jory. First of all, how did it feel for you every time you had to do it? Did you have the tongue issue like I did?
No, well, the first time I did it, you saw like I couldn't.
You gagged.
I couldn't gag. But after I got used to it, it was pretty easy. You know, I held it for like 10 minutes once. Everything. You know, it was really easy.
Okay.
But my problem, I don't feel like it worked. I feel like my teeth look exactly the same.
No, for Jory's, and I can see because I'm sitting right next to him, I can see the whitening effect because this is a bleach. But if you've got any kind of plaque or stuff going on in your teeth, it's not going to take off plaque. And Jory does have a little bit of buildup, and he can go to the dentist for that. During the regular cleaning and visit, they'll take that off.
The annoying part is remembering to do it. Like, you forget to do it some nights, so.
Yeah. For me, I didn't forget, but it was easier for me to do it right before bedtime. So when I brush and floss my teeth for the night, I just went ahead and did it for the 5-10 minutes, and then got it out, and it was okay. So, would you do it again?
No.
And why? Because it was too tedious to remember,
or
do you think it didn't work?
It was too tedious, and I feel like it didn't work.
Okay, so that's Jory's honest opinion. Like I always tell you guys, at my review channel, I don't get paid to do these reviews. We actually have to buy these things. And because I'm using it, of course, I want to review it because I want to share with you guys. So I hope this helps you in your decision making. Jory didn't think it worked well enough for him. You guys could probably tell from the pictures better than he can. I think that it worked amazingly for me. I think that it worked as well as that thing that I just showed you. And I like that I could do it in the privacy of my own home.
Wait, you think that worked better than the one from the mall?
I really do.
Really?
For me.
Wow.
For me. But see, it's so much fun to do a review when you're not getting paid. And I keep sending that message home because at my other reviews here, a lot of you think that I've gotten paid. But I have not. I really have not. So I hope this helps. You guys look at the pictures and make your decision from there. I'd really appreciate if you comment. Oh, by the way, if you want to see a more funny review of this thing right here, I taped alongside of when I was taping this for the review channel, I taped it for my vlog channel. and I put the extensive review there where we did all, Jada didn't edit out much. We showed Jory gagging, we had fun with it. We really did when we were taping the show. So if you want to see that, go to my vlog. I'll put a link here. And I really appreciate you guys. I hope this helps in your decision making when you're trying to pick something to whiten your teeth with. I know they have other teeth whiteners that they're selling right now. I tried this one because this one had a lot of commercials on TV.
That was the cheapest.
I wouldn't know the price because Jory bought it, so I wouldn't know the price. But it was they run a lot of ads on TV, and I just had to see if it worked. So for me, it worked as well as that one. The one that I forget the name, Global Whitening or whatever. So that ends our review. Jory, do you want to add anything at all?
No,
you don't have to.
I'm good.
Thanks, guys. Don't forget to rate and to subscribe and to comment. Thanks. Ta-ta.
For now.
Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and please check out my other 2 channels right here on YouTube, the cooking show called The Bear Pantry Show and my vlog channel, Babs Bear Talk.